having technical difficulties. This is new. Hook to the... Okay. Okay. Hi. I gotta change my chat first thing. Always change your chat settings to live chat. Then it shows them all. Okay, I gotta flip you guys around. Hold on. This way. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta put my... I gotta put my YouTube on. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, I just knocked my other mirror. Okay, which way do I need you to go? I need you to go that way. So it's just the littlest bit. I think that's good. Yeah. All right, now I gotta plug you. Hold on. Okay. So fun. Hi. Happy Saturday night. If you're new here, I'm Brenda. Grab a drink. Grab some popcorn. Have some fun. We always have fun. Tonight we are going to play with Pretties for Your Face. She's celebrating 10 years. Yay, Meg. So this is the new collection that I picked up. I do have it on the phone so I can, describe each shade and all that. But I can't believe I've probably been buying from Meg the whole 10 years. So it's like, well, right on. But this is the latest collection. And I got some skincare, which was quick. I do have another cushion foundation for us to play with. It's like everybody has one. This one is the Skintific. I got this, of course, on TikTok. The Perfect Stay Velvet Matte Cushion Foundation. And I have shade 03C Cool Petal. Just right there on the box. It does come with one of these, but I realized I didn't wash my sponges yet. They did everything else today, all the other brushes, but not the sponges. So I just grabbed a random one that we can use because, sponges. And I have a wet sponge also. Okay. A couple other items. I did a little COSRX haul. I actually kind of set it up where it's going to be, like it always keeps happening kind of thing, like recurring. But it was funny, on one of them, it was like every 4 weeks. I'm like, every 4 weeks? It's impossible. So I have to definitely change that one. The other one's like 3 months or something. They had a bundle deal going, so, of sheet masks. So I got the Advanced Snail Mucin Glass Glow Hydrogel Masks. And there are 3 in this one. And these are the ones that, like, you put it on, it's whatever color it starts out, usually white or pink or something. And then you leave it on for like 2-3 hours, and then it goes transparent. It's wild. Love them. So got 3 of those. Then another set of the Alpha Arbutin Discoloration Care Hydrogel Masks. There. And then this is the one that I started out with originally. The Peptide Collagen Lifting Glow Hydrogel Mask. There's one there. And then when you bought like the little bundle, they gave you an extra, and I already used this one the other night when it came in. So use those immediately. And then the other COSRX products is the one I got to change the time on, I think. And there's 3 of them here. These are the eye patch things. So we got the Advanced Snail Hydrogel Eye Patch. So that's this one. Then you got the Peptide Collagen Hydrogel Eye Patch. And then the 5-PDRN Collagen Vitalizing Hydrogel Patch. So, this was a bundle that, I kind of re-upped on, and also with face masks. Okay, so I wanted to show you that first because I got to get it out of the way here. We have, too much fun. Not that skincare is not fun, because I love skincare, but it's in the way. My slipper's falling off. Okay. Ugh. Oh my God, I guess I hate everybody. Hello, cat. Exactly. 10 years is amazing for any indie brand. Congratulations, Meg. Hello, Miss Caitlin. I love sheet masks. I do 1, if not 2 a day. Got skincare on TikTok. Yeah, it was a pretty good haul. And it was probably, I don't know, $50 or less for all of it. They always put these, things on crazy sales. Oh, loving the wall. What's wrong with the wall? Hello, Miss Teresa. Move this over here a second. Yeah, it was a nice little haul. Oh, I didn't show you the Bobbie Brown. Macy's again. Kicking it with the little bag here. It was $17. It was on sale. So I was like, oh, what the hell, I'll grab it. The Bobbie Brown Crystal Eyes Shadow Stick. Get 2 grams of product and Brilliant Violet. This little guy here. And I laughed. Again, in the little Macy's goodie bag, there's this perfume. It smells really good, too. It's called, it's by Hermes. No wonder I like it. H24 Herb Vibes. V-I-V-E-S. So, okay. And then, a little Genifique sample. And then last week, whatever, I got a, the Angel perfume. This time it was a full-size Clinique black eyeliner. Okay. Yeah, no, I didn't order this. That's the freebie. Things must be like, this chick shops here all the time. Just throw her some stuff. So here is the swatch of the Bobbie Brown. So it does have one of these little cap things. It's kind of like all the other ones. I can't believe Bobbie Brown came out this wild. Kind of like the Color Pop, and then that one, the one I bought, was it the LA Girl that was horrible? This has some payoff. There's the Bobbie Brown. And it does dry down. It feels cool when you first put it on. And this actually, it has a bunch of micro shimmer in it. I don't know if you can see. But it does flash pink and gold, believe it or not. It's actually a duochrome, which you probably don't see on here. I'm guessing no. We all us YouTubers try to show you the flip, but half the time it doesn't show up. But I was like, oh, okay, I didn't know that's what it was, but at least this one works. And I can actually build that up. I'll show you when it's built up. And it was $17, so I'm like, $17, I'm in. So there it is. I just put like another layer over it. So there it is, very opaque. It's a beautiful shadow. Teresa's loving that COSRX all. Me too. I do. I dig those masks that you leave on for a couple hours for some reason. I'm always like, by at least 9 o'clock at night, like, oh shit, I gotta get it on. Just so I know, because I'm usually up till midnight anyway. Yeah, so that is Brilliant Violet by Bobbie Brown. It has the micro shimmer, but I swear it's a duo, because to me, when I played with it, it looked gold outside too. Yeah. Okay, what do we got going on here? Check in. But we got no bunny baby tonight? Guess not. Hello, Tracy Lee. Hi, Shelly. Hope you ladies had a good week. The weather's been wacky everywhere. We're supposed to have some crazy heat coming. I'm like, oh God. Like Ryan was kind of doing a prediction. He's on tonight too, in case anybody needs to know. Settle upstairs. This look different? Because it is. When y'all had me pull down the Gourmand Girls collection last week, when I came down on Sunday, I had last Sunday, I had 2 edibles. Yeah, why not? Why eat one? Just eat 2. They were 2 different ones. And I came down and tore the whole wall off. Everything that was up here came down. And took probably about over 20 pounds of weight off it, which was probably a good thing. Oh, and I do have one palette I need to show you. It's saved in the empties, but I need to have, in case anybody has this palette, I want you to see what happened to it. Hold on, hold on. I did pull the Z palettes for you, Caitlin. She wanted to see all the Z palettes I pulled off the wall. Well, I can show you the one down on the wall too. Okay, if anybody owns the Full Fantasy Blush Palette, this was a collaboration between Manny MUA, or Lunar Beauty, and Laura Lee Cosmetics, or Laura Lee Los Angeles. This palette here. Because as I was pulling, obviously, every palette down, which was good, I got to clean the rails and, you know, went to town. I'll show you what I hung up top too. So I had to take a lot of brands off the wall again, which was good because I did take a ton of weight off. I pulled the palettes and they're fucking heavy. So then I was deciding, well, what am I going to put back up? So I did change around. You know, there's different stuff behind me, whether you can see it or not. I changed up a little bit of the perfume action over here. Jeffrey's closer now. He was pushed way down. And I go, if I have stuff more within hand's reach, I'd be more apt to use it. So change a little around. So I'm opening, you know, pretty much every palette, checking them. God, I hate opening this, but I got to. Okay. It'd be the first top shade up here. I want to make sure you can see this. Okay. Yep, you can see that. That's not how that shade looks. Because trust me, I can see when I go on an angle, I can see where I swatched it. This palette's probably only been swatched, probably not even used. But I can see my swatch underneath. So I don't know what in the mold hell is growing here, but this whole palette's gone. I don't care if I took a whole bottle of Beauty So Clean and put it all over it. I don't want this touching anything else of mine. So if you or anyone you know has the Full Fantasy Blush Palette, tell them to check it if they haven't checked it in a while or opened it. Because I don't know what's going on there. None of his other palettes I've ever had a problem with. All his other palettes look fine. But just this one, this collab, I mean, even me, when I opened it, I went, yeah, that wasn't there. What is that? I wasn't about to touch it. So there's a heads up. I mean, I don't think it's that old of a palette, but old enough, I guess. Okay, what to do it's do. Okay. Hi, Rosie. Rosie, getting nailed with earthquakes left and right, or is it just Northern California? Yeah, but when you ate 2 edibles, it wasn't a lot of work. I was hurting like a son of a bitch on Monday. And then I said, well, kind of do a little more and kind of still, you know, put the rest of it up to work out the day before's activities. And by Wednesday, I was fine. But it was a lot of work up and down the ladder. And yeah, that does not look good. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yucky. Exactly. Caitlin knows. Be able to reach shit with your hands when you got all this crap. You need it within reach. You can't help it. You do. All right. Skintific foundation, another cushion. Their K Beauty. This is Velvet Matte, 11 grams of product. Expires 12/23/29 and does have a 12-month technical shelf life and non-comedogenic. I only used this once so far, and I don't think it was matte, but we have to remember, it's kind of like matte lipsticks. Matte can just be the finish, like, oh, it's a cream lipstick and looks and feels creamy, but it's a matte shade. Or you have a liquid matte lipstick that dries down to where it's, you know, a dry matte. So everybody has, you know, different terminology on things. This does have a mirror. Again, lightweight enough where you can carry it with you if you had to. Like I said, I have the same, this had the same puff that says Skintific on it, but mine's upstairs because I use it. But this is the shade 3C, or 0, what the fuck was it? 03C Cool Petal. Okay, so it's right here. Believe it or not, it's there. It's there. And we'll use the little spongy thing. What do I got on? Moisturizer. Because I tried to take a nap. I put this on about 7:30. Yeah, so it's been about 45 minutes. Wyoming winter. It's just getting to the end of it. So I'm like, I don't need necessarily that much hydration, but why not? Okay. Go. And God knows how much this I do my face plus yours. Because these cushion foundations definitely, you know, as you see, a little goes a long way. I do love the L'Oreal one, and I actually did keep another shade. After I played with them that night with you guys, I ended up keeping also shade 120. So I was 120 and 140. Which is weird, but if they match, they match. I ain't gonna complain. Right, my fingers didn't make it come on here perfectly. So do like a little tiny dab here. Yeah. Maybe I don't go matte. Who knows? It does kind of look like a matte finish, I guess. And a little glowy because it's well, so I had to turn the dehumidifier off, obviously, so I wouldn't terrorize you guys with that noise. It covers what I need it to cover, without a doubt. I got this fun little eye bag here that's driving me crazy. Not too bad I only have 500 eye gels behind me. I'm just going to put a tiny dip more just so I can get that neck in on it here. Just so everything kind of matches. I'm not going to bother putting this in there because I take and wash that too. We'll let that set do its thing. It's my shadow primer on. The foundation is Skintific off of TikTok. I was able to read that. I can sometimes read. I like when it rains and thunders. Shelly's getting a little rain, she's hearing a little thunder. Yep, you were right. Thanks, ladies. And the color match, it seems to match so far. I got 2 fingers. Oh, maybe if I press it on here, you guys can see what color it is. Press it on the tissue. Just wipe my fingers. Little yellow to it to me, but I think it's more on the peachy side overall. Right here. Just a little swatchy swatch. So that's obviously over white. It works. I think. Can't see shit. Yeah. That works. it works. I'm laughing. I go, no, I have a cushion foundation collection between Tier, Troublemaker, L'Oreal, Skintific. I'm sure I have another one sitting around here somewhere. Yeah, I get sucked in on those, you know, buying stuff. Skintific. What's this right here? Is that blinding you? I can't tell. This is blue. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to switch over so we're going to do the swatches. We'll do the wall after because I'll need to stand then. Okay. Pretties for your face. Hold on. I already have it pulled up. Where is it? Okay. This is called the Echoes of the Crystal collection. I finally remembered to bring it up. She does have a new product, which I'm so glad because I'd rather use Meg's than keep buying somebody else's. The Pretties for your face glitter grabber glue. Ingredients: aloe vera gel, vegetable glycerin, acrylites, copolymers, and preservatives. These stupid. I have tried it. Works great. What else we have here? Oh, I gotta find the blushes. I just pulled up her page. So I'm trying to, because I just went to the new stuff. Okay, we'll go to this middle one here. This here is called Ancient Embers. It's $11. I'll pull up each individual shade. Okay. Now, again with Meg, this is the great part. Your order might take a couple weeks. That's fine. That's fine. But you get to pick your own pan size, which I love. So this is the 36 millimeter pan size. There's also a 44 millimeter, a 57 millimeter, and that would be just the pan. Or you could buy the 57 millimeter with a compact. So then it'll be like, you know, in a case. A case. So this is definitely Pretties for your face. First ever bronzer. Okay. Embers blend shimmery peach, gold, and matte brown into a radiant bronzed finish designed to be swirled together for the perfect sunlit effect. Wear each shade individually for a customized look or swirl them together to create a warm sunlit glow, perfect for spring and summer. All the ingredients, all that. Safe for eyes, lips, and face, and it is vegan. Okay, so I'm going to swatch each little shade individually, and we're going to use it as a bronzer. My brush. Maybe one of my brushes or something. There's like Mark or something. I could do Cosette. Well, Cosette's a little thick. Oh, it's a little fluffy. I'm going to go with it. Just so it's a little fluffier. All right, so we have the brown matte, the gold, and the peach. And I know I can get each one of these individually. I think. I hope. I'm trying. Oh. It's harder than you think. Brown, the gold, and the peach. The brown seems to have a different texture for some reason. Wild. Oh, put my, get all my towels down here. All right, how am I going to do this? Well, I guess I'm just going to swirl it in here and have it. I'm going to try to stay up on the bronzer side though, because it's so little. You know, I'm trying to make sure I get that darker shade in there without a doubt. I think I'm going to end up with more blush than anything. I'm going to tap it on my hand just to kind of hopefully swirl the ingredients. Oh, give me a little more of that brown. Can't get the brown in there. Is the brown a cream? Meg, I'm confused. I think it went hard pan on me. Oh my God, the brown went hard pan. Oh boy, it went hard pan, Scotch tape. I I knew it felt different. Ooh, almost dropped it. Okay. It looks like it did go a little hard pan. Am I crazy? Yeah, let me do a pinky swatch. There we go. Oh, Meg, the brown is like hard as a rock, honey. I don't know what happened here. I'm able to get just a tiny bit of the, I gotta dig in for it though. It seems like it's a different texture. Yeah, it seems like it's a cream. I'm confused, Meg. Text me or email me. Let me know what. Did I get a goofy one? I don't want to say the great thing about hard pan is it'll only pick up the hard pan. It won't pick up, any regular shadow. So I just pull that on there. It's grabbing it, but it's still not enough. Oh boy. Okay, I'm not going to mess with that too much. Meg, I'm sorry. But I still got what I already got on the brush we're going to put on my face. So. It definitely picked up more than gold. So now I just have gold, everywhere. Oh boy. Oh boy. Try to get some of that without taking off the foundation. Sorry, Meg. I don't know what's wrong. It's weird. That one shadow seems like it's different. All right. Oh shit! I didn't go back too far, did I? Fuck, I did. Move myself out of the way. You get it live here. Shit happens. Okay. Now I also have two. These are blush or highlighter. Blush of Dawn and Crystal Blossom. So this is Blush of Dawn, right? The pink one's Blush of Dawn. Where's that? Blush of Dawn. There we go. Yes, I'm reading off the website. Again, you could get this in a 26 millimeter with or without the compact. 36 millimeter, 44 millimeter, 57 millimeter, again, just the pan, or a 57 millimeter with the pan and compact. And the prices vary for, if you go bigger, obviously. It's a glowy mauve blush. Okay. Right here. And we're going to go with Crystal Blossom. Same thing with this. Of all the different sizes. This is a light coral orange highlighting blush with pink sparkles. Super buildable. That you can use it for a light wash of sparkle or add more for a glowy, sparkly blush. Okay. Get a swatch of that one. I still got some of that cream eyeshadow on my finger. Okay, so that's right there. We'll do one side with one and one side with the other. I got a kitty cat over here going crazy. All right, first, the first one, Blossom. Blush of Dawn. Okay, that's over here. Very glowy. Glowy's fine. What we got? The one I just told you about. Crystal Blossom. My Ulta order did come in today, but I went back into the other shade. I'm just glowing. That's all I know. Okay, I'm glowing. All right. I'm obviously not looking at comments because I have another thing open here. Okay. Now to the shadows. find them here. I'm gonna do one at a time. Wait, Eileen, my mom's best friend. Did I buy this? Okay, she did have 2 glitter shades where it's like that loose glitter. I did not buy those. This might have been some. This has got to be in here, isn't it? Or did I not? Oh, maybe this might have been a random I bought. I don't know. I'm not seeing Eileen. Did I miss it? I don't see Eileen. That's all right. Eileen looks beige, but she goes purple. There she goes, purple pink. Purple pink. There. Okay. Then we have Crystal Bloom. Okay, maybe that other one wasn't new. You know me, I just throw stuff in the cart. All right, so this is Crystal Bloom. This is $5. And this you can go 26 millimeter pan or the pan with the compact. It's about $5. Metallic-y, purpley pink. That's a pretty pink. Right there. Crystal. I did crystal. Go back one. There we go. The next one's a coppery shade. Where'd that go? Oh my God, I am just hitting all the wrong buttons. Okay. Ember Relic. You all know this is my kind of shade. God, yeah. Gorgeous. Same thing, 26 millimeter, or get it with the compact, and metallic bold copper. Absolutely gorgeous. See, I'm getting it so I can actually tell you guys what the damn colors are, because I usually can't tell you. I forget. Dream Moss. Let's see, is that one in here? Yep. Bright green here. Same sizes. Bold bright sea green. Okay. It's bold. Ooh. Gorgeous. Then we have Mystic Grove. Another green. We love our greens. And I haven't touched any of the shadows. Same thing, 26 millimeter. Bold emerald green that leans more blue-green and natural light. Okay, so again, that's for you. Sometimes outside and different lighting can look different. So that's that one here. And it says 10 on it, so it must be like the 10-year anniversary shade. Where is it? Okay, I don't know. It's not in this collection. It just says 10. It just says 10 on the back. We're gonna swatch it anyway. A little bit of a chunky monkey. Some of that, that's a dual chrome too. Yes, purple, green, pink, a little bit of blue. You don't know what you're going to get out of that. A little bit of everything. So we have Moon of Thra, Thra. This one here. Do the same thing with that, like the other shadows. Deep purpley graphite base with multi-dimensional sparkles. Okay. All right. Those sparkles stick. And if you probably went to town on it with a brush, yeah, you can brush some of them away maybe, but you just pat on lightly, they're not going anywhere. And I'm guessing this is Forgotten Earth. Another one here. Yes. This one, I think this was what hard pan on me too. Oh no. Hold on. I need to get to Forgotten Earth. Come on, open. Open. There you go. Intense black with gold, blue, and violet sparkles. It's there. But the pan, is it me? Hold on. It just seems like I didn't get, okay, I got a good swatch. It just didn't seem like it was swatching right. Like, am I fucking crazy? But there are micro sparkles in it. I'll put it up here. I think that's all of them, right? That's what, yes. Okay, let me wipe my hand off here. I need some. This is a NYX, my cellar water. It's been sitting over there for a while. It needs to get used. Oh God, I forget this one goes like almost foamy. Too much. Okay. So there's the shadows. Oh, now wait a minute. I got two more items here. I forgot to. Also, I picked up the, I'm pretty sure I bought this. Oh, just lost my slippers. Prism Dew Whipped Highlighter. Let me find that. Highlighters. Go. Come on. Oh, it is going. Seems like I don't have any internet down here, but I do. There we go. Yeah, okay, Prism Dew Whipped Highlighter. About $10. Like that. It's fluffy. Okay, we're gonna go over here with it. Put a bunch of it on. I put way too much on my finger. It's pinky. I don't know if you can see that. I hope you can. Light lilac. I like cover my whole arm with it. Okay, got that. That's pretty. Hold on. I'm wiping off the one on the interior of my arm because I know I'm gonna end up getting it all over me. I don't know if I'm supposed to show you this one or not. Oh, Meg, I hope I'm allowed to show this. Let me see if there, hold on. Let me take a peek in here. Hold on. Okay, it's definitely not on there. Okay, Meg was very sweet and sent me over a new product, but it's not on the site yet. She says they aren't out yet, but I wanted you to be one of the first to try them. I'm going to tell you about them. I don't know when they're going up, but these are called the Jelly Light Highlighters. Right here. And it's JELLYLITE. And Meg was very sweet and sent over violet. See, that's more of a creamier texture. The other one is more whipped and fluffy. Okay, so again, this gold there. On this part of my hand. Okay, this is over here. It's again pink, light pink. She knows I like my pinks and purples. It's right here. We'll put some of that on. Why not? Can't hurt to put it on. Sorry, Meg, if I'm like outing you, but you sent it. I got to play with it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's try a little bit of this. I'm just using a little dot. I already have highlighter on, so I don't even know if you'll see it. I'm like a glowing highlighter, you know. And again, I'm just using like the tiniest little bit. Yeah, if I throw some more blush on, we can put some more on. But it works. It works. Thank you, Meg. Again, do I have any blushes? I don't think I do. I never have a blush. And again, I move stuff around, so I'm just going to use one of these. Whichever color it comes out. I don't even care which color it is. No, I do care which color it is. That's a bit bright right now. This is better. Polite Society blush. Just so I can have a little something on me. I should be able to pick this up with a brush. Get it all to blend. Okay. Oh, we got it on the wrong way. Down. Polite Society blush in, I don't even know what shade it is. It's grab one. Paris. Okay. Let me get out of this. Get out of that. Get out of that. Get back to you girls here. Okay, I'm sure I'm missing all kinds of stuff. Okay. We'll catch up here for a second. I gotta find where I was. Okay, remember the hand reach. The name of the foundation was Skintific. Oh, I think we already said that. I already read that one. Wait a minute. I think I saw Patty. Hi, Patty. The foundation shade is Cool Petal 03C. I'm not reading necessarily everything. I'm just trying to keep up her. I missed a lot. Thanks, Tracy. These are the ones that came in the free Ulta thing. I bought all this. I bought the COSRX. I would disclose it if I didn't. Again, I'm not on their PR list. Yeah, I bought it on TikTok. Yeah, you know me. I always disclose if anything's sent to me. Like Meg sent me this highlighter. I did not buy this. Meg threw this in my order. Thank you, Meg. But I always thank the people. Always. We need some mats. You all want to see the wall first before we play? Let me wipe my arm down here. Because this is going to get messy. Oh, I got to show you the palettes too. So let me see. I can get my slippers back. Yeah, I had to take, like I said, I try to keep mainly indie brands on the wall. Always have. That's, you know, I love my indie brands. But occasionally, you know, you get some other ones stuffed up there, Urban Decay and, you know, whatever else. But I had to literally sit here and Google the brands going, is this such and such brand still in business? And it was like, no. I'm like, oh, shit. I think I got everything off me. Okay. Yeah, they were bundles, Teresa. That's why I bought them, because they bundled them. That's the great thing about TikTok is all the bundles that they put together. And then, it's cheaper. And then you also get TikTok coupons and all this. But it's even like when it says it's on like that replenishing thing or whatever, like it'll keep re-upping and all that. Even then, you still get a discount for doing that, of re-upping it. That's why I was like, hell, I like these sheet masks. I'm really loving those. I already went through every sheet mask I bought in Texas. Did the last one of that one last night. Okay, so let me grab this stack of, oh boy. Okay. Fucking A. All this came off the wall, and no lie, this is easily 20 pounds of fucking makeup, if not more. And a lot of them are, some are in Z pad. Most of them are in Z pallets. Oh my God, they're heavy as fuck. Okay. This brand, love her. It looked like it was out of business, and I was recently again gonna pull like off the wall and go, because she was a doll too. And actually, which was kind of funny, it was the brand was Doll Hospital Cosmetics. So again, all these palettes I'm showing you, they're not in business anymore. So she had two beautiful palettes, Obtrusive Thoughts, which was this one here. And it's not that these aren't, I can't use these palettes, I can. Beautiful rainbow palette called Self-Love Club. But they're not getting thrown away, they're not getting decluttered. They're just going to go in the, one of the drawers. Again, this was just random 4 highlighters in a very thick, it's called like a medium-sized Z palette, but it's domed, because this shade here has the big dome to it. And these are just 4 deposit shade. This is one of the Soph Does Life, or Soph Does Nails, whatever the hell she's saying, from her collection with Revolution. I think I either ended up with 2 or bought 2. I have no idea what those are. Like I said, I never used to write down what the hell these are. No idea. No idea. But they were good highlighters. Another cute Z palette. I'm not sure which brand this is, if any. Nope. No idea. But at least you can see how I used to put Z palettes together. This is still good. This is all Physicians Formula. I think they're all Physicians Formula. Again, they wouldn't have been marked because I didn't mark shit back in the day. Nope. I would just stick a fucking sticker on the back and that's it. But this could actually go back on the wall. That can actually keep that open. Rebellious Unicorn. I don't think she's in business anymore. Another great indie brand. Coastal Scents blushes. I can still keep this too. See, these are domed a little bit, so that's where you can see the little dots on the palette because it's touching it. It's just enough to touch it. But these are fine. There's nothing wrong with these. But again, the brand just, it's gone. And again, I'm taking weight off the wall that I don't need up there. Fair Beauty Cosmetics. Another beautiful with all the marbled and the swirled, and again, not in business. But they're called Fair Beauty. I actually have 2 of their palettes. Where's the other one? And the other one I have there is this, it's the large, extra large Z palette with all their highlighters. Yep. I think you can see that. So between the weight of the Z palette plus the products in it, that's where all the weight comes from. Double-sided Z palette. This is called Beauty Escape. Again, not business anymore. So a bunch of shadows, a bunch of highlighters. This one crushed my soul. Loved. Still love, even though she's not in business. Beauty Bar Baby. These two palettes were always right behind me. They used to be right in here. I mean, even the mirror has a unicorn. Again, highlighters, eyeshadows, whatever you want to do with them. This one I'm missing too. If worst comes to worst, I can take, I can even take Pretty Sure Face, her bigger pans, and put them all in here. But she has her own palettes too. Right there. And then just cover up the name and put the name of the other one. Might have a name. Doubtful. Doubtful. Oh, this is Hot Makeup. I'm not sure if they're still in, but I don't think I Googled that one. See, that one doesn't have a name on it, so that one I'm... Oh, I should jam my finger on that. Hold on. Just fucking nails. Just jam my finger in the pink. Yeah, this is all Hot Makeup. Got a mess going here now. These I got in New York at probably like the makeup show or something. Or at like Ricky's NYC when I used to shop there. Again, I gotta check to see if those are still in business. Another random one. See if anything has a mark on it. Nope. All magnetic pans. I have no idea what brand any of this is. So you gotta figure more or less everything here is probably 10 years old or older, give or take. But I probably deposited when I was first doing YouTube. I just didn't still write the stuff down. These are not from Looksee. This might be, because there's definitely 3 different fucking brands in here. Again, I would just make my own palettes. All these shadows should be one brand. These look like Wet and Wild, which is possible, but I don't think so. And even those, I'm pretty sure I did not write anything down of, yeah, see, they're just magnetic pans. They could be Urban Decay. They could be. Not sure. And this was another brand. What the hell are they called? Dirty Glam Cosmetics. Oh, fuck. All right. The blue exploded in this one. Give me a second. Fuck. Ah. Hold on. So get it the hell out of here. That's a fuck up my garbage can. God. Really got all over everything. Okay. That was stupid. I shouldn't use that. But they had some pretty cool shadows where it looked like a lemon slice, a watermelon. This is the one that got the blue all over it. Oh, it's called Fruity Strawberry. Get the blue off it. It was fun. Oh my god, I got blue all over the chair. And that's probably more than 20 pounds of Z palettes that are off the wall now. Oh my god, hold on. I got this all over the chair. Hold on. That's got to go. sure it's not all over me. I'm already covered in makeup as it is all the time. Don't need it tonight. All right, hold on. Let me move these out of the way. God damn, they're heavy though. Like I said, I don't know what I'll do with them. Some I'm going to have to go through and be like, okay, like, you know, get rid of it. I'm trying to balance this shit. It's not the easiest. Oh my God. Any mats in here? Colorful mats. Okay. Since I have Pretties for Your Face mats, I'm going to grab those. I have a second palette of hers too with some mats. Okay. So that's the big wall. Hope y'all like that. I still didn't find any Bitter Lace Beauty. Well, it helps having it in a Z palette. Teresa said, your makeup looks nice after 10 years. Looks like I just bought it. Is Oracle in here? Hi, Oracle. Oh, hey, Marcia. I didn't know you were in here either. Yeah, it seems like eyeshadow palettes are out again. I have the Mojito palette. We already played with that one. Yes, I like big palettes. Because again, you can break it down, change it up, do whatever you want with it. All right, I do already have eye primer on. I know I did that earlier. Let's play with the new shadows. I do a green and a purple look, of course. Purples. I got some greens in this one. Okay. I know I already put eyeshadow primer on. And I moved my brushes too. I moved some shit over here, so it's a little confusing. I'm gonna mix these two greens together. The matte shades, the bulk of them, I'm pretty sure are from the Diveroon or DD Signature. I think it was DD Signature. So I kind of mixed these two together because DD's had an all matte palette. And so that's where I kind of pulled. I think that's from DD's. So it might be a mix of DD Signature. I'm pretty sure face in here. The shimmer shades are all Megs. And like one or two of the mattes are probably Megs. Because I usually don't tend to buy mattes since we have so many mattes. That's why I don't always, literally do a lot of those. But again, you can see it's a light green eyeshadow and a deeper green eyeshadow. Use what you got and mix it together. I know I put Urban Decay on, so we're good there. Lighter one again. And we all mix all our brands together. Mix them together. Brulee of the night for Wet and Wild is Brulee. Still trying to use this little guy up. I could call it on it, but I'm like, I'm going to finish it. Oh my God. Oh my God, that was wet. Jesus Christ. I'm like, why does this feel wet on my face? Because I've... the full moon's coming, so I'm just going to blame it on that. I am crazy because of that. What am I missing here? I did all that the other day, Kat. She was breaking down boxes for recycling. I got the glitter glue for her. Well, tell Alex we all said hello. Give her the finger for me. The full moon's got to be in a couple days because I know I saw the little bitch outside last night going, oh, you're the one causing some chaos. Because I find the full moon, incoming and outgoing. So you got a couple days before, a couple days after. And obviously on that day, people are just raging assholes. Can't hurt there. All right, use a little flat brush. All right, I'm going to put the deeper green on the outside, this one on the inner, just so we can use them both. I did put down that glitter primer. Okay. Use my finger for the bright one. Oh my God, this green shadow is fucking gorgeous. Okay, that might be my favorite green of the fucking year so far. Holy shit. I'm covering up that other green with it. I'm just covering it up. Don't forget that is fucking gorgeous. Okay. I'm gonna tell you the damn name because I know you're gonna ask. Dream Moss. MOSS. That's fucking gorgeous. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Wow. Yeah, Greg always, if he comes down, remember, he's always like, we have our own recycling company. Sometimes it takes a while because even the cats, for some reason, they love to play with the paper that comes in with the boxes, which is fine. Especially the little one. She likes to dive into it and like slide across the fucking dining room area and kitchen and all that. And then it eventually goes flat. Then I take it all because I use my Roomba. So every week I take them up, kind of shake out anything, crinkle it all back up, stuff it in a bag. And then once, the Roomba's done, it's clean the floors. A couple hours later, then I throw the paper back out and it's all recrinkled up and let the cat have her fun. I mean, again, no toys, just some fucking paper. Yeah, Patty, you'd love this green too. Absolutely. It's just, poof. As you can see, it's just banging. Hell yeah. What the fuck is going on here? Oh, Barsha brought out the astrology palette from BH the other day. That's a good palette too. Okay. No more use that purple. So we're going to the purples over here. I'm gonna mix, this. I'm gonna show you what the fuck I'm doing here. Like a mauve. I'm gonna mix that with that light, this light pink. Gonna mix that and that together. See what happens. I have a fucking mirror in my hand. Oh God, there's my nemesis eyebrow. Fucking in here. I know I pulled one out last week. I thought that was that little fucker. Guess not. And the baby pinks in front of it. More deep one. Yeah, the wall only took me a couple hours. It's just something I would not be able to do live. I would not be able to, plus I was baked. After those 2 edibles kicked in, I was like, all right. So I wouldn't be able to stop and look at comments. I would just have to have you guys set up somewhere and go, yeah, just watch, and I wouldn't be able to talk into it because I would be too much confusion. Nice little combo there too. A little bit of the glittery glue. Pinky. That purple. That's a gorgeous purple too. My two favorites, greens and purples. All right, let me put some eyeliner on. We'll do some more looks, don't worry. Seems to go fun. I'm going to go with the Marc Jacobs, the green on one, and then the blue on the other. Totally recommend the liners. Totally. Need a lippy on too. What do we got here? Well, I got the Skintific. This is what started me on this brand. Are these lippies? And I got these a hell of a deal too. They're all over the fucking house. The one I have in the bedroom's clear. This one has like a red tint to it. Well, with this metal applicator, oh my god, it feels so nice. Nice and cooling. Nice. Okay. These are the new shadows I just bought. The Pretties for your face. I'll tell them that when we will show that next week, Caitlin. She wanted me to tell you about the yellow and the blue pencil. If you watch Tara Baby Z, you've already seen her do it. Tara's always looking for, I'm pretty sure she's always looking for the Givenchy green. This one here. For her waterline. And I was always looking for, obviously, the Lancome, the blue. Even though the Givenchy blue is awesome too. Great. Obviously, for the price, it better be a great pencil. So Tara bought Marc's yellow pencil, the bright yellow eyeliner, and she mixed it with, I just have my fucking hand. She mixed it with, she has this lighter blue also, trying to make the green. So she was kind of putting down this first, then the yellow over it. So Caitlin was like, well, Brenda, what the fuck? Why don't you try it? So I was about to buy a Marc Jacobs one, and I was like, wait a minute. I know I have my Makeup Forever downstairs. I had the entire collection. Of course, I had the yellow, but the yellow was dead. I couldn't find another yellow. So one's sitting upstairs right now from NYX, because I was just like, it was buy one, get one half. So I'm looking for that green also, because me and Tara both do love this shade. So when I get that green, we'll play with it next week. Since I have, and Tara has this blue also, but I have the deeper blue. So I'm going to try the yellow over these two to see if we get the green. I don't think with her yellow, I don't think the green came out with this one, but I'm like, oh, I even got the one that's a little darker. But that's for next week's video to play with the liners to see if, yeah, of course you can mix liners and swatch them and all that. But that's next week's video. With the alcohol and all that. I don't think they have any scent, do they? To me, there's no scent. It has the slightest taste, but the taste is sweet, so that's a good thing. It doesn't taste chemically or anything like that. And this one's called, actually, it's called Pink Berry. But again, they had deals on this. Go check out Skintific, and especially on TikTok is where you'd have to go. Yeah, that green just kicked the shit out of that mojito palette. Aw, Teresa hadn't heard of Pretties for your face. You gotta make sure it's who you follow on Instagram and all that too. Because I know I got videos. I mean, you think I don't have Pretties for your face eyeshadows? Hold up. Okay, so we got, you know, and you could buy these palettes individually. Everything's falling apart on me tonight. Oh my God, I can't win. Meg, I'm fucking up all your stuff. I'm so sorry. It peeled off on me. What's the do back? Well, I got it all fucked up now. Actually, I did write on the back. See, I totally forgot. Okay, so yeah, I actually do have the names and everything written down here. So the matte in here, the second matte, Periwinkle, this is Pretties for your face. And all these matte shades on this one, like I said, I know are the DD signature. Okay, Pretties for your face and a Looksy palette. Here's what I'm talking about, those big pans. These are probably the 57 millimeter. They gotta be. This has gotta be like 57 or the 55, the 40s. You see how big they are? There's my hair in here, of course. Because I was fucking playing with everything. And then the mid-sized ones, these would be the 36. So again, that's, these are fucking huge. But those are all Pretties for your face. These are all Pretties for your face. And we've done videos on all these, so somewhere along the line. And then, yeah, I had to go with the big palette. This is initially Give Me Glow. But this is Pretties, and I'll probably put the other sticker she just got on here, too. Is this here? So, yeah, I've been with Meg for a while. But, yeah. So, but overall, if you have all, like, these 26 millimeters, you could fit, like, 100 shadows in here or some shit. It's crazy. So, yeah, we got a lot of Pretties. But she makes pretty products. I mean, yeah, we had a little goof with the bronzery thing tonight. Shit happens. Maybe she didn't even know that happened. I didn't expect it to happen, but Meg will watch. She might be. Meg, if you're watching, hi. Love you, darling. And there's always one of these on the wall. Yeah, because I'm laughing. Even this year, the sticker, 9 years of Pretties, and then just regular. Light. we have a smoke, and then I'll show you the wall. I'm going to just have to turn you around down there. So it'll be easier for me to. Caitlin's been using her Bitter Lace Beauty highlighters. Yeah, that's a big old palette eyeshadow. And I'm glad she came out with like glitter glue. Then and it's nice. I definitely used this with something the other day. What the hell did I wear? I wore the Natasha palette, the tan palette. I was just going out with Mom real quick. Kept it simple, but I said, oh, let me use this primer to, see how it worked. And it works fine. And I had no creasing or anything. Oh, the bonus. Bonus when there's no creasing. But I'm going to be putting on that copper shade in a minute. Do we have fireworks going on? Yes. Fuck. Oh, I haven't even noticed it. Is anything blinding out on the wall? No. Okay. Because I was always worried on reflectivity, because sometimes it'll, especially on the Z palettes. Okay, no, it looks good. The Pretties for Your Face primer. Oh, Caitlin just bought the Beauty Killer palette from Jeffrey. Was on his site at 50% off or 40% off, something like that. I want to say I had Bitter Lace somewhere. I can tell by my. Hold on. Well, they definitely never made my color note, so possibly not. It might have been their prices at the time. They were pretty expensive. So that can be why I didn't buy them. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss my notifications. You'll like my own video. Oh, poor Ryan Hall, he's still going. 34,000 people on a live. That's a low one for him. There we go. Okay. The other night was pretty wicked. The Midwest and everything's been getting poured on. I think earlier when I was trying to nap, it was, I think, like North Carolina, South Carolina, all that. No more Bobbie. I'll flip you and then I'll hand walk you through of what's on there. Because I did move stuff around. I kind of like picked palettes and went, okay, what do I got? That I, like the Manny, picked a couple. Make It by Mitchell. Or Made by Mitchell. I left all his up. And over here I had 2 blank spaces, so they're actually palettes that are going to go up on the wall eventually. Because Greg I didn't want to bother him, so I put the other stuff up on the wall. I actually did pretty good. With those, I was just putting in just as filler at this point. Because I wasn't sure what to put on there. Yeah, I bet that strawberry serum smells just like strawberries too. Yes. Yep, Rosie's right. There's a big, and Ryan Hall has a video on it. Another one of them fucking heat domes is coming down. Even here, it can be like 110 or more. I'm like, what? Like in June or even early July? Like, what are you talking about? And he's even saying, say at night, it might go down to 85. And in the morning, it's still going to be 80s. It's just going to be fucking hot. So I'm like, holy shit. So I'm like, I'm making sure all the laundry is already done. House, because I am going to have this fucking house locked down like a fucking vampire. Every window is going to be covered. I'm already bringing the temp down by like a degree every fucking day. I got it down to like 73 now. Just, to keep this place cool. Going, holy shit. There's tornadoes, I believe it. They're everywhere. I mean, of course, on the East Coast, we do get the humidity, which sucks. Oh my God, those Venezuelan earthquakes. Wow. Back to back within less than a minute. I think it was like 49 seconds. 2, and they were 7 point plus. Yeah, 7.6 and 4 or something. Holy shit. I mean, those buildings just clap. If you see, oh my God, just send some love to Venezuela because holy shit. Holy shit. Absolutely insane. So they're up to 1,400 people now. Yeah, because last I saw was like, I think they were sitting around 900. That's scary. I mean, that's 2 huge fucking earthquakes literally within a minute. So that shaking was just, holy fuck. All right, what am I gonna do? So I gotta flip you again. Hold on. Gotta flip you this way. All right. Well, I gotta flip. I'm gonna take. Well, do I want to hold this fucking thing? Is this heavy? I'm just trying to see which way I'm gonna do this. All right, let me flip you again. I'll go over here and flip you. Ugh. All right. Okay, so now you standing back here. See, that's Dominique Cosmetics. She's getting blown out by the light, though. Okay, so this is still pretty much crazy over here with all this. So I did put up the alien heads. The one there, the one over there. The little pot part. Okay, so up here. Oh boy. Up here. All the cursed is over there now. Cursed Cosmetics. Danessa Myricks. Tiny Marvels. She always stays on the wall. Give Me Glow, the Teddy one. Next to that is Kaleidos. The Grunge Revolution palette. My little kitty cat that I made when I was with the girls. Now Mandy makeup. Yes, she's not in business, but she is new, and I love her products. This is Dominique Cosmetics. It's totally getting blown up by that light. It's a YouTuber thing. You got to have the light. So I kept her lemonade palette, and there's like 4 palettes of hers in there. Then we got over here the Lunar Beauty. Now this palette up here is made by Mitchell that he did with Beauty Bay. Of course, I depotted it. And this is all made by Mitchell. So I did bring in Ensley Rain palettes here. Fuck off. Wicked Widow and that Moonslice Beauty from last week. Like I said, there's the Danessa, the Tiny. Okay, then over here we have Glaminatrix, my Inglot. Oh, so I'm trying not to blade it. This is the DD signature right in here. Not all of it. Little Nomad, and these are all Nomad here. There's 3 of them. Fantasy Cosmetica. I did have it over here, but then it made this palette where it was like blinding you, kind of like that Dominique Cosmetics. Gourmand Girls. More Gourmand Girls here. Lethal. There's a couple palettes there. Melt. I'm afraid I'm going to drop this. So Melt palettes here. Jeffrey. The Alien palette. Oh, my finger keeps throwing it off. More Melt. Cowgirl. The green one. Another Jeffrey. Some more Melt. Unearthly. Or no, Adept. Unearthly, I depotted all of my Unearthly except the Don't Be Jelly palette. So there's that one there. So that's all. Unearthly. And this is, I don't know if I can. there. But I do love the packaging of the Don't Be Jelly palette. That's why I'm keeping it as is. So that's there. Pretties for your face. Then we have Javisi. Those are on those two. This palette will never go away because my girlfriend Veronica gave me this. This is a custom-made Z palette that you can see says Bewitch 17. But the back of it is me with my car and on the Harley. On one of the Harleys. And then Beauty Bat. Yeah, baby Bat Beauty. I think she might be out of business too, but I was like, I'm keeping you. I'm keeping you. Next to the little Smurfy Smurf. Troublemaker. What else did I miss here? I got a chair kicking me in the ass. This is BH. These are all BH Cosmetics too. These ones that say fuck off and all those. So we got the Do Not Disturb, got Star Ranch, and then the Zahara palette from BC Cosmetics. I brought some Natasha over just because I do love Natasha. So this is like the Circo Loco and the Trichrome. And then up here, I also put Natasha. I needed the Roxa palette, Bloom, and the other one's behind there. I don't know. These right there are Lunatic Cosmetic Labs. Got your little Elvira palette. Got Ozzy. Got a little Sloth. Then we got the pot corner over here. So there's my Jeffrey mirror. It's upside down, but it would look better that way. So those are like all Revolution. There's a shitload of Revolution palettes. And then Melt again. My little, this, Mary Jane. Urban Decay Stoned. Regular Stoned palette. We got Parental Advisory. Behind that is Cosette Beauty. Which again, I've done those. Glamazon. We got Blend Bunny here. Oh shit, what's this one? Simply Posh. So that's a bunch of depotted, but they're in there. What is this one? These are Clarity Cosmetics. So I got Clarity, and then we have the Lily palette and Bloom. So I kept those three together. And like I said, for filler right now is the Urban Decay Elements. Yeah. And some Tarte palettes, the Man Eaters. They just, they were going to go up on the wall eventually. Back up here. But that's the new wall. It's getting there. It's always a work in progress. This is what I said last week. Instead of dragging all this over, I could have just came over and showed you. Like, here's the lippies. Here they are. Because this is all, lipstick stuff. Back to me. All right, wait a minute. I gotta flip you around again. Shit. Hold on. I think maybe you gotta go more this way if I'm right. I'm getting better at this of figuring out where this camera goes. All right, how'd I do? Oh, I don't remember you telling us you had a huge gash in your side either, Miss Teresa. We're so glad you made it through that, though. That, without a doubt, is the most traumatizing thing ever. You're protected by our love. That is my, it's a 2015 Dodge Challenger with Hellcat tires on the back. I love my Challenger. Like Teresa, I love that room. I'd be in heaven. Oh, they're going nuts with the fucking fireworks. Oh, okay, wait a minute. This is the lake over here doing it. Buck's coming from this side, though. Gotta be somebody else down there. But not bad, though. And I forgot to show you the bottom. Fuck. Oh, fuck it. Come here. Come here. You guys like being flipped around. All right. Okay. So I had all this behind me. So I did move, a bunch of the perfumes. Here's the Latafas. And like I said, all this Jeffree stuff, is farther down. So now it's more within reach to get to the eye creams, the eye crayons, more lippies, these glazes, the blushes. I had to keep Billie Eilish here just because, she's cute. Come on, those bottles. So I just, stuff some other stuff behind them. Change this up a little bit. This here. Little Charlotte, Hermes, Ariana. I kept all the Kayali pretty much here. Brought in more of my 10 ml sprays. And then, even in the back, Carolina Herrera. Yeah, you gotta change it up occasionally. But it was fun doing it. Like now I took all the dossiers over here and over there. Like flippy again. You guys are getting flipped tonight, huh? Oh, I'm just missing the... I just always try to get where I got the lava lamp in. There we go. Damn, I'm getting good at this. It's only been a decade. Hello, Sarah. Happy Saturday. The shirt says, leave it in. It's a Jeffree shirt. I'll only wear it in the house. I won't wear it out in public. Just because I'm nice like that. But I don't know if you can see this. Says, huge letters, leave it in. I just reached in, grabbed the first fucking shirt, and that's what I wear. Like I said, here you're not getting them, a couple $100 silk shirt or some shit. No. You got fucking sweatpants on. Yeah, it's comfy, cozy time. There's both Smurfs. Papa's over here. And the other one's over here. I split them. I'll be live next Saturday. Of course I will. I don't know what Greg will be doing. He might be out with his buddies. Who knows? I have no idea. Yeah, Sarah, if you want to watch back, unless you were in and saw it, I just showed you. I redid the wall. So if you want to, and if you go back a little farther, I'll show you like I don't know, there's a shitload of 15 pallets or more that I had to take off the wall because the brands are just either not in business anymore or, shit like that. All kinds of fun tonight. It never is. Never fails. Yeah, they used to be together. Yes, they were both right there. I have them together. They needed to be separated. They were fighting too much. Oh, thank you, Sarah. There you go. Figure I'd let you know. I got smoke going in front of the camera. I got till 9:30. It's early. I gotta do another eyeshadow look. Now the wall needed to be done. I mean, I started it literally, what, 10 years ago. And I think I might have switched it once since then, if that. So that's where, once you guys had me pull all the gourmand girls and everything was piled over there, I'm like, just rip it all down. And that's where I literally had eaten the 2 edibles. So that didn't hurt at all to go, let's do it. Oh, my body hurt. Ooh, because squatting up, down, up and down the little ladder to, you know, fucking put the screws in to hang shit. And I knew it. And that next Monday, I was just like, oh, fuck. But I'm like, don't lay around, Bren. Don't lay around. Go back down and go round 2 to make sure you got everything. Because it was like, oh, shit. Because, you know, your body just locks up. It's like, nope. Got to keep those muscles moving. And so by Tuesday, it was done. Oh, this fucking green. Oh, my God. Love it. Love it. This purple's pretty, too. I got to see that copper shade, though. Can't see. Oh, shit. I brought it all the way under. Urban. Urban's the primer of the night. This one's almost dead. Look at that Pretties palette. Matte brown. Up here. Yeah, I don't think Bunny's in here. Oh, you wonder what Smurf was a code for? No, no code. Well, then what's Smurf on duty tonight? Aw, little baby eagles. My mom has little baby birds right off her porch. She has like, you know, a covered porch. Little mama bird and papa bird up there with the babies. Because I was like, are they still up there? I just jump up on the fucking chair next to it, stick the phone up, just click off a few pictures, and they definitely gotten a lot bigger. They're fucking cute though. I'm like, oh, look at the little babies. Let me see if I grab the one that has the browns in it. Yes. Okay, so this one I'm going to use, or actually, this matte and this matte together. Going in with that copper shade. At least on one of the eyes. Don't know what we're doing on the other one yet. Well, I can always use that one that flips. Okay, do that. Kind of mixing them right on the brush. This is why you don't really put eyeliner on till the end. It's just gonna fucking fuck it all up. Wet and Wild. Put just a little bit of the glue, just a dot. It goes a long way with that one. Ember Relic. That's what's going on the lid. The shade is fucking gorgeous. Oh my god. Beautiful fucking shade. Oh my god. Love it. Love it. Holy fuck. I can wear this every day. Holy shit. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Aw, cat. My little next door neighbor screamed and cried for 5 hours last year on the 4th. Oh my god. I would have had to leave my own house. Yeah, owls are hard to get pictures of. Like I said, ours last week was over here, which is weird. He's usually on the other side. Yeah, my animals are never scared of fireworks, thank God. But we like train them as puppies because we always have fireworks. So we got them used to it at a young age, going, don't be afraid, it's just noise. Or they are, if especially if it's a child, they could just get her those noise canceling headphones and put them over her head. You're hooting with the owl, Rosie. Little hoot nanny. I need the purples from the other one. Hold on. I needed the purples from the other palette. I'm going to go with this blue shade here. And it's funny, even on the back it just says matte. But I did put the names of the actual shadows in there. Yeah, we all like that. We all like this kind of bluebell shade. This is probably almost the color of my living room. Touch lighter, maybe. Just a touch, but yeah, that's basically my living room shade. And it's the only walls in the house that have like the one color of paint. Even Greg was like, because I did back in the day with where you buy the big sea sponges and sponge on the colors and use feather dusters to do the colors and just paintbrush swipes. And I was going batshit. She's like, can we just have one room that's normal? I was like, sure, you can have the living room. Gotta have fun. That went wild. Of course, my Ulta order came today with, I bought a Revolution highlighter and it is smashed to shit. So I threw it in my purse. Next time I go over to the office, I'll go fucking into Ulta and exchange it. Oh, surprised nothing else is broke. A little too much. Now what I'm going to attempt to do here is this purple like halfway, and then this white that goes purple on the inner. So that's what we're aiming for here. Chunk. It has a little bit of chunky monkiness to it, but not much. I have that line right down the middle. Okay, and there's the other two. The purple is Crystal Bloom. And the inner shade is Eileen. Like I said, I don't know if that was part of the collection. I might have just bought that. I don't know. I couldn't find Eileen. Very pretty though. Love this copper. Oh my God, I love that copper shade. Yeah. What did I miss here? Oh, Caitlin, thank you. Well, hopefully the dogs were hitting like. The dogs must hate me. They're like, don't ever let that woman hear. Yep, I have lightning bugs. Yeah, even around here, we never know when shit's going to go up. Yeah, well, fireworks, don't forget, if you live where you have like California fires, all this shit, that's where you got to be careful. Anywhere it's dry. Because even there's only like certain fireworks that we could get here in Connecticut, like sparklers, some other shit. But, you know, Greg gets fireworks from all over the place. And I mean, we get actual mortars and shit that they would use at a show that blow 300-400 feet in the air. Aw, that's sweet. She thought it'd be familiar. The dogs calm them down. If anything, I probably wound them up. I love drone shows too. Those are awesome. It's amazing what they can do with those. Thank you, cat. Yeah, I love a good copper. I am always down for a nice copper shade. Because that's like a shade, again, you could wear it every day. You know, it's just easy, simple. And having hazel eyes, to me, it makes my eyes just pop more. Contacts, I can't read. She can see the fireworks from her window. I have way too many trees up here, but I know they're over at the lake because I forgot. Gina's soon-to-be husband, his ex-wife, lives down the street from me, basically, probably 3 minutes from me, if that, not even. There's a lake over there, so that's where they're blowing them off from over there. But I don't think she's over there. Miss Gina herself. Ben's out there catching them right now. We used to catch them as kids. You put them like in a big mason jar. They'll live for a little while. Because I'd be in the hot tub when I had my hot tub going. And between the bats flying around and the lightning bugs, and it was so fun. Because then, obviously, the bats were probably eating the lightning bugs. Teresa's wonder if that is honeysuckle. I know we have honeysuckle here. We have a lot of plants and stuff on the East Coast. But like when I was in Texas, I saw these trees that I've never seen, and I've lived, East Coast, Midwest, West, and I've only seen these trees in Texas where it doesn't like here. I'm used to seeing maple leaves and oak leaves and tree leaves. It almost looked like a fern, but it was a fucking tree. They're big. I still haven't looked that up to figure out like what the fuck tree do they have in Texas that I don't have here in Connecticut that looks. I don't know, they look like a fern to me. It was weird. I was like, I've never seen these fucking trees before. Alex is back. Hi, Alex. I want to put on Ryan Hall. I think he got some storms in North and South Kakalaki. North Carolina, South Carolina. Yeah, honeysuckle's a flower. It's like that forsythia. Those are the yellow ones. And that shit's crazy. I mean, it's just on these stems. I mean, like I said, you could literally just like fucking chop a stem, jam it in the fucking ground, and it grows. Because I was laughing. I had some only on one side of the yard. I go, why isn't there any over on this side? So I just grabbed a couple, branded them into the fucking ground, and now I have them on that side too. It didn't, like some days you'd have to graft it together, or, oh, I gotta specifically cut it a certain way, and fuck that, man. You just rip it off, chip it on the fucking ground, and it keeps growing. It's like, okay. I like easy shit like that. A mimosa tree. I definitely don't have those. See, because that's what I even figured. I go, wait a minute, Brian, you're down south, all this. They've got to have different trees. Because even when we went to South Carolina to the Marine base to watch one of our buddies graduate years ago, obviously they have the way different trees there, and all the shit hanging looks all creepy and crazy. I don't know what it was called, Sarah. It's a weird looking fucking tree. I wonder if it is called the mimosa tree. I'm gonna Google that shit. I gotta move myself. Mimosa tree in Texas. Oh my god, that might be it. Wait a minute. It says it's a non-native. Well, it wasn't blooming. Wait a minute. Oh, that's got to be what it's called. Okay. Yeah, I've never fucking seen these before. Yeah, it's called the mimosa tree. Or Persian silk. Yeah, just in case anybody else wants to on my phone. Because I was totally baffled going, it looks like a fern. Because almost my ferns look like that when they pop. That had been the trees I saw there. Holy shit. But they weren't blooming. That's got to be the tree. It's got to be. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Can we open this back up? Okay. Oh, God, no, I got to go to the bottom again. Fuck. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah, found them. Okay. So it's a silk tree or a, okay, what was this called? Mimosa tree. Yeah, I'd never seen a tree with leaves like that. That's why I was just like, what the hell kind of tree is this? And I was eventually like, yeah, I'll Google it eventually, figure out what the hell it is. We don't have nothing here in Connecticut. I've never seen anything here in Connecticut that looks like that. And the flowers look pretty from what you can see online. Yeah, because Bunny's neighbors seem to have them. When we were at Bunny's house, that's how I definitely got to see them when I was outside shooting the shit with her husband. And Alex got Oakley dogwood trees. Maybe that's why Bunny said he hated that fucking tree. He's like, oh, this fucking tree's a pain in the ass. I'm thinking, because he didn't mention anything about that it blooms. So that's what he must have meant. Oh, why it's a pain in the ass of when the leaves fall off or whatever, or the blooms fall off. Because we have trees here that do that too. That, like, my neighbor house outside, it's like all of a sudden and it was funny when I was watching the turtles that time, it bloomed. And then within days, all of a sudden it just it pukes all the leaves off. And you just have a big mound of pink all over the fucking place. Ooh, nice. Rosie's got some night jasmine in the front and backyard. Even today, I was pulling some weeds that were near the back door. And I've told you, I have wild, like, blackberries, all that shit, just all over the yard, wherever the fuck it is. And of course, I go to grab it. I'm like, ow, what the? And I'm like, oh, okay, there's one of the branches that was poking through all the other shit. And so I pulled out the other, actual fucking weeds. And there was a couple little, they were red at the time, so tiny little raspberries. They weren't even nearly, to size yet. But I was like, fuck it. I picked off the couple I could grab because those vine, it's not even a vine. It's like a vine. But it has all the, the prickles all over it. So you always I have to go get some new gloves of the gloves that you can grab, where they're, I need them up to here, of course. Me with all the bullshit that happens on my arms. That's probably why I got a couple new prick marks here. I must have hit them on that. But I was laughing. I go, because it's underneath the leaves. But usually the birds get to them before I do. So I was like, oh, the birds don't know they're over here. It's fucking hot down here all of a sudden. That's why I keep shaking my head. A crawling vine, exactly. There you go. I think jasmine opens at night, possibly. And even jasmine, a lot of times that's like what, Southeast Asia, where you can get like where the real jasmine comes from, something like that. Like Vietnam, Thailand, that whole area in there, Laos. Yeah, that would smell great at night, though. But then you'd have to keep your windows open. I just can't believe it's going to be. It's 100 and something. It is what it is. I'm going to have a fun week coming up. We're getting the mom's car, my car, and Greg's truck all detailed. And it's funny. It's like, well, for my mom, it's one town over. For me, it's like 2 towns over. So mom got back from the Cape. They had a blast, of course. And of course, the guy calls me when she's away, but because I needed to do hers first. It's just easier. So luckily, I went out with Gina on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. Met up with Gina at the office. Got my there was no mail or anything like that. So I told my mom, I said, I'm coming over, and sat down and called the guy back. Now this was odd. My jaw was on the fucking ground, but I'm like, oh, okay, we're already on this phone call, and fuck. I swear we did him last year, because I'm going to call him out on it too when I do see this fucking guy. If it's the same guy, because his name was Greg, and I'm like thinking, I don't think the other guy's name was Greg. I think it was Chris. So I don't know if the business changed owner hands or something. But last year it was about $120 to detail the car, where they wash it and the inside, and they're in there with like a fucking toothbrush. They keep the car the whole day. It's just easier of, pick it up the next fucking day. And they do an incredible job. I mean, he's like, is there any dog hair? I'm like, dude, no, not in the cars or the trucks. Because he was laughing, going, oh, I've had, people, yeah, there's a little bit of dog hair. And then like the mat on the floor is like just a fucking thing of just dog hair. Like you wouldn't even know there's a mat. I'm like, no, dude, nothing like that. It's $300 now to have your fucking car detailed. I was like, because even we're setting up my mom's going, she has a Ford Fusion or whatever the fuck it is. And he's like, okay, that's like $300. And me and her, we're on speaker looking across like, uh, like, should I just fucking hang? Like, I don't know what to do. She's like, I go, okay, yeah. So like I said, mom's car is Monday. Then Tuesday, I'll take my car in, drive it over there. Mom will pick me up, get me home. And then Wednesday, I'll take the truck, and then I'll drive the truck over to pick up the car, leave that, and then mom will still have to take me on Thursday to go back to pick up Greg's truck. And he goes, oh, the truck might be like $30 more because it's bigger. And I'm like, no, it's technically smaller if you think about it. You're not cleaning the bed of the truck because that's totally encased. And I got to clean that out, make sure there's nothing in the back. But the interior of the truck is no bigger than my fucking car is probably as big as the truck. Yeah, I just have a big back seat and a front seat. But I'm like, at this point, whatever, dude. And then I told Greg, I'm like, this shit's like $300 fucking dollars. I'm like, holy fuck. And he's like, okay, well, we'll just, again, we've used this guy. I'm thinking they had to switch hands because I'm like, why did the price jump? I get, again, inflation in this, but did your vacuum cost more to use or your soap? Like, the price was, I'm going to call the guy out and be like, last year it was like this. Well, why is it 300? Just for a fact of thing to go, thanks, but I'll never bring my car here again. Greg's like, yeah, we'll find somebody else. I'm like, yeah, because I don't want to pay $300 to have the fucking car detailed. Again, granted, they do a nice job, but still. Now, the mesquite trees, I think we had those in Vegas. Because I definitely don't remember, well, not the trees were a big thing in Vegas, but that's why I didn't ever see that other tree. Even in Texas, I remember planning Halloween as a kid for what I could do with a jacket. Yeah, I don't think we ever wore a jacket trick-or-treating. Mom didn't drive, but her girlfriend drove in there. She's in her 80s too. It's only about a three, maybe 4 hours tops. Can't even be that. Maybe 3 hour drive to the Cape, give or take. It's, Bob's 83. Eileen's maybe, she's either a year younger or a year older, one of the ways. And then her sister's in there too. So they're all 80s, just rocking out in the Cape, having a good old time. Exactly, Rosie. You never know who's price gouging it nowadays, considering the price of everything. Exactly. And that's where, like, my jaw was on the ground, but I'm like, thank God I do have, some money saved, set aside. But I'm like, okay. Because even right before mom left for vacation, I had washed the car, and it never fails. I can literally bright blue fucking sky, get out of washing the car, 3 minutes on the fucking road, a fucking thunderstorm will come out of nowhere. So I laughed. It was that day again where crystal clear blue skies going, motherfucker, don't you dare. Just let me get this fucking car home. I didn't leave the house for over a week. Because a couple times I was like, well, I need to go out, but it's raining and I don't want to get the fucking car wet because it's actually clean for one. So yeah, I probably didn't go out of the house for about a week and a half. Because I was just like, and then when I went out Thursday with Gina, I was like, well, at least it's nice out, no rain. Holy shit, a small head of lettuce is now $4 to $5. Oh my God, I got in my first vegetable box with my milk order. Oh my God, it's always on the porch outside. Oh my God, it was on Thursday. I don't know what I did. Went to move the bag that had, because the iced tea and the milk, for some reason, he didn't put into the cooler. He left it on the side of the cooler, which again, like, put the milk and the shit in the fucking cooler, leave the other shit out, but he couldn't fit it all. I don't know if I jostled the bag wrong, but next thing, all of a sudden, one of the gallons of milk, the fucking bottle just explodes and breaks. I'm just like, fuck. So I'm literally pulling the other jugs out, which now have milk all over the bottom of them. I just go to move the bag out of the way to keep all the glass in there and everything. Of course, now the bag, the milk go, and next thing, milk all the way down the concrete fucking stairs. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Fucking grab everything, wiping down the bottles, putting everything away to go out with like jugs of empty fucking water, or empty jugs of water, just to clean my fucking stairs off so there's not milk all over them. I was like, and I actually need to call them on Monday to tell them of, by the way, because I'm guessing they might track bottles. I'm hoping people wouldn't steal them because you just give them back and they wash them and refill them and all that shit. But I got to call them and be like, I'm so sorry, but I broke a bottle. But at the same time, I'm laughing. I'm like, I'm also down a gallon of milk. I might actually have to go out and buy a gallon of milk, but I'm trying to be good. I have two. Actually, I should be good because I have two 32 ounces also because I always get an extra 32 ounce in the thing. So maybe I'll be good for the week. But I finally got the box of veggies. So you pay $30 and you don't know what you're going to get in the box, which is fine because I'm like, hey, vegetables. First box, kick ass. I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. First thing I pull out, huge batch of kale. I'm like, all right, whatever. Big bag. I'm like, this has got to be fucking spinach. I look in. Yep. Huge bag of spinach. Next item. 4. Now, see, on the bok choy, I usually get the baby ones. So they're little baby bok choys. These were like the full size, the big boy bok choys. 4 of those wrapped together. A pint of strawberries. Was there one other thing? And a head of like the butter lettuce, but it was like purple and green. It wasn't just like that bright green butter lettuce. It was the colored one. All that for $30. I was like, the bok choy alone, I was like, I'm in. Thank God for the bok choy. I love bok choy. I'll eat that shit raw. But it was so funny. I called Gina probably about 9 o'clock at night going, I need vegan help. She's like, what? I need vegan help. I go, with the kale and shit like that and the spinach, I said, I'm pretty sure, because I have one of those salad spinners. I said, I'm pretty sure on the spinach, just wash it and dry it, right? Make sure it's as dry as you can get it, then put it away. She's like, yeah. She's like, you ever eat fucking kale? I'm like, of course. I go, that I'm just going to make into chips because I'm not, I could take it or fucking leave it. So even that I'm going to make tomorrow of just make chips out of it. But I had the bok choy with my little, like, Thai dishes and my sushi the other day that I make. I was like, oh my God, my big boy bok choy. Because I do usually get the little ones when I'm at the Asian market. I love those little mini baby ones. But I was like, for $30, I am not complaining. Because it's literally fresh vegetables from, again, the local farmers. And then as soon as like corn hits, you'll get corn. So every week it's going to be a different box. You'll get cucumbers and squash. And I'm like, it's a perfect amount of shit, literally for like a week's worth of veggies. But so then I was like laughing. I go, even this cooler I have, really, it's a pretty decent cooler. And it says it's waterproof, but it's like soft-sided and all that. And it's every time, it never fails. Every fucking time I go to put the jugs out, I put them out on Wednesday night because delivery's on Thursday. It seems like it was raining every Wednesday for the longest time. And a couple of times, like downpours, I'm like going to pick up the milk thing going, why is this so fucking heavy? I'd get into the house, get the stuff out. I'm like, what am I hearing in here now? When I pulled out the plastic insert of the thing, underneath, there'd be like fucking 2 inches of water from where it downpoured all night. I'm like, how the fuck is the water getting into this thing? Last night, I'm on fucking Amazon, since it was Prime days or whatever. I'm like, fuck this, give me a cooler. So now I found a cooler that's meant to stay outside. It's bigger. It's like a 52-gallon fucking thing. It even says you could put some fat ass on it that weighs 250 pounds and sit on it. I'm like, okay, I don't give a shit about that. And cup holders and all this. I'm like, it was like $38 or something. It was $40 with tax. I'm like, Greg, do I get this? He's like, for $40? Yeah. fucking get it. I go, because then I'm just going to leave it out there. Because the other one, I kept bringing it, inside, outside. I go, this one, I'm just going to leave it right on the side of the little porch. Milkman, I'll be like, dude, it's over here, and leave it out there. Because the other one, I'd have to, Greg would come over, go, what's up with the cooler outside? I'm like, I don't know, the fucking water gets in it. So I have it upside down on a day where it's like hot out like today, letting it dry. But I'm like, I don't know how the water keeps getting in with it, but for $40, big ass fucking cooler's coming. I'm like, bring it. Daikon radish, I just eat it raw. Love daikon. I buy that at the Asian grocery store all the time. They're fucking huge. Mine are massive. I mean, they got a fucking girth on them. They're fucking huge. It's I like it better than any of our like red radishes or any of that. To me, they're spicier. It has more of that a kick to it. But I'll just eat it raw. Just chunk off chunks of it. You could pickle it. You can do all kinds of shit with daikon. You can put in salads. I just like it raw. Oh, but I love daikon. Oh my god. Yeah, it's the size of my calf. Exactly. It's fucking huge. And that's what I even did with she said lettuce wrap salad. When I'm doing my deconstructed sushi thing that I eat, usually with the nori wraps, like I said. Since I had that little thing of the butter lettuce, it's got to be a butter lettuce. It's just purple and green. Those leaves are little enough, or I was just making them in there for the past 2 days, going, oh, okay, let me make little lettuce wraps out of it. Change up the texture. You can pickle it. I laugh because in the grocery store they'll have them and they're like fucking tiny. I'm like, where the fuck did you get those? I go, mine are when I get them at the Asian store, they are fucking huge. It's crunchy and oh my god, so good. You could literally make kimchi out of it too. I bet you can't reach that's the size of your thigh or your calf. Yeah, they're really good. Worth trying. Always try new foods. That's why I even, like I said, I watched this woman in Vietnam, and she's always out, like I said, in the jungle getting her fruits and all this shit. And I'm like, I've literally figured out now, like, oh my god, those are the things I have in my refrigerator. And wow, some shit's weird. I've never, like, again, I don't have any trees here in Connecticut or anywhere I lived. Where in Vietnam, there's some, the trunk of the tree, like the main trunk, there'll be literally fruit either right against it growing off it, or all of a sudden there'll be like these strands coming down with like the berries, and then it'll do the same thing on the branches coming off, and I'm like, holy shit, those are the things I just bought. That's how they're growing. I've learned a lot watching that woman. But I laugh going, she has so many vegetables and all kinds of shit. I mean, she was picking fucking vegetables out of the ground the other day. I think they were wild yams or something. She's in there digging. She came out with these fucking yams that, no lie, had been easily 2 feet fucking long. Just massive. They had to weigh over fucking 10 pounds a piece. And I'm thinking, girl, how you fitting in that basket that she's got on her back to put it all in there? But she dug these fucking things out of the soil. And some were smaller, but she must have pulled 3 or 4 that were just fucking huge. I was like, how are you going to sell that shit at that market? So some people just bought the whole damn thing. And then she got down to a couple, and one guy's like, well, he needed like this much. So they just took out her fucking machete and took off a chunk, got the guy what he wanted, weighed it, and here you go. And the next person took the next chunk. It was like, holy shit. I ate the whole pint of strawberries that day. Ate them all. They were just, because strawberries are tough. Yeah, they can go kind of quickly. And I had just enough of, probably about 4 ounces, maybe a little more of heavy cream left. Heavy cream, brought out the whisker, some sugar, made my own whipped cream, took the whole thing of strawberries, chucked them in, a little bit of chocolate syrup. It was good to go. I ate the whole pint though. I was like, fuck it. Greg's like, what the fuck did you eat those? I was like 10 o'clock at night. He was sleeping. I ate the whole fucking thing. I do. I love having the milk delivered. And even this time it was like, oh, give me some more heavy cream and, you know, my regular milk. And there's always flavored milks. And I was cracking up. They got one of them because I always try the new shit. It was 4 cans and it was called like Moozy, like Moozy or something. I'm like, what the hell is this? Like some coffee milk thing. And so I get it. I'm like, oh, it's a little sweet, but okay. So I'm laughing. I read the ingredients. It goes milk and coffee. And I'm like, oh, okay. So it is like just milk and coffee. Then I'm laughing. Underneath it, it goes contains milk. I'm like, you think? The ingredients say milk and coffee. Contains milk. I fucking hope so. But nice little can. So I go, oh, that's easy enough. You can just pour it over fucking ice. I just jammed a straw in it and just, you know, drank it out of the fucking can. Yeah, the strawberries were good though. Because you know how sometimes they get just a little mushy. And I was like, oh, I'm not gonna let them go the extra day. And like I said, the hubby was in bed, and I'm like, I'm gonna take down the whole pint, fuck it. But they were good. But so that's like every week I'll get a mystery vegetable box, which is fine. Because I made Greg like scallop cheesy potatoes or whatever I call it. He's like, this is the only way you're allowed to make potatoes from now on. Okay. Which I will, because it was easy. That's why Mom had given me some fucking one of those mandolins. Couldn't find mine. Of course, I found it yesterday. And I'm like, why can't I get this fucking... I know the blade is usually adjustable because I'm like doing the potato going... I go, no, it's completely flat. And of course, God forbid I read the instructions. And I'm dicking around with this thing and I'm just like, couldn't figure it out. Gave it to Greg. 2 minutes. He's like, oh, see this here? And all of a sudden you fucking... It was a little piece of metal. You just have to pull it up and down. So that made the blade raise and lower. I didn't even think to touch it because the way it was under there, I thought it was just part of, you know, holding it stabilized. Now I realized that, oh yeah, pull that little lever and that's what's making the blade go up and down. So I'm like, okay, I can keep it. Exactly. Pure with no chemicals. Now fresh veggies and all that. Even I want to start, I got to get back into that myself here. Just even if I do my green onions, like I said, some Thai basil, a couple little things, nothing crazy. But I love watching that woman, like I said, in Vietnam. Oh my God. Just her with her digging up potatoes and all her dogs. And she's got little bitty puppies. I mean, they got to be 4 weeks old if they're a day, maybe 3. Because she always has the dogs. But the dogs are never, like she's cooking, they just kind of stay away. Occasionally they'll lay down, but very well-behaved animals. Like incredibly, you know, going, wow. Oh, I've had pork rinds since. I just didn't order them from that Selfridges. I got some from Buc-ee's. Yeah, I have a king-size bed, and it's a damn nightmare to make it by yourself. And Cat likes Thai basil. I do too. Yeah, because I just even washed our we have one of those cooling comforters, you know, where if it feels like ice cold on you. I figured, well, that 100-degree shit's coming. So I haven't washed, but again, I mean, I'm 5'1". Making that king size bed by myself is a fucking nightmare. So I just wait for the hubby and go, give me 3 minutes. I'll already have like the bed stripped, everything ready to go. Just go help me. And then it takes, 2 minutes of when you're short, you got to keep running around the other side, back around, going, this is a pain in the ass. You get 2 of them, and even him, he just knows. Get that and this other sheet on and the comforter. I'll deal with the pillowcases and the pillows. Not a problem. And then I bought a new shower head off of Amazon. We have well water here, so it will clog my shower heads incredibly and all that. And this one, I know I've already done it at least twice. So, putting the whole thing in the CLR that takes away the calcium, lime, rust, all that shit multiple times. And I'm just like, Prime Days, what do you got? Oh, okay, fucking shower head, $25. Fucking send it. And I thought when I was reading it, it said something about there's this other sprayer on the back. I got to give this fucking company credit. It was not even some fucking brand I've ever heard of. It has the big shower head and it has the adjuster, so you can make the sprays different and all that. But then on the back side of it, there's almost this little like swoop. I'm like, wait a minute, this had something about. So good thing I was holding the fucking thing in my hand when I went to change the water thing. And this will work perfect for when you're washing the fucking shower down. You can put it to, turn the lever to 1 or 2, and it shoots out the backside of it like a fucking fire jet, like a fucking hose. So you can wash the fucking walls and shit down quicker. It had like more pressure to it. I was like, holy shit, that was a little fucking bonus. I'm like, right on. That was worth the $25. But I haven't bought anything like ridiculous from Amazon. I go, yeah, I needed a new shower head. I installed it myself and did that in fucking 10 minutes. And now I got the cooler coming. It's like no makeup, nothing like that, just household shit. Oh, they're building the Buc-ee's near Teresa. Yeah, you could definitely get some Buc-ee's pork rinds. I think they have different flavors too. Marcia loves watching people eating the seafood in the Philippines. They eat the giant eel. I love eel. Sitting outside watching me and the fireworks. Fireworks are probably more fun than me. Ooh, use a scrub daddy to clean. So easy to clean shower walls. What the hell is a scrub daddy? Oh, is that one of those like big scrubbies? That's my face. Bug flying around. Not anymore. Not anymore. It's bug killed you. Yeah, because our water does not get along with our pipes. When they built the house, they didn't know that the water with the copper pipes and all that. And, yeah, I would have to always change like the house filter, which I even checked that, and I was like, no, I was still good, because usually if I change anything, I'll automatically change the filter. But I was like thinking, I go, no, you changed that recently within the past couple of weeks, so I didn't change that. I can tell by looking at it if it's dirty or not. Fun. Put that away. Is there anything else you wanted to see while I'm sitting here? Since I've spun you all around 600 times tonight. There you go. Rosie's trick is make your son clean it. Absolutely. That's what you got them kids for. Our parents made us clean shit. You make them clean shit. Fuck yeah. This foundation has just the slightest bit of tackiness to it. But not enough where it's like coming off of my hands or anything. I don't think it's settling either. Looks pretty good in the lines. I mean, over here I got green and everything, but that's from taking the eyeshadow off. Oh, this copper shade. It's fucking gorgeous. Oh my God. No, I don't. I'll take it. Nope, no kids. I'll clean it myself. Granted, I did not reproduce, but I did that for a reason. For my own sanity, since I am not a kid person. I was laughing at the little one the other day, little George up front. I'm walking, getting the mail. He's screaming across the yard, "Bee! Bee!" Hey, buddy. They have scrub mommies. Oh boy. Yeah, if I had kids, they'd be put them to work. Clean the windows, do laundry, vacuum, do dishes. I mean, in reality, you have to train them to be adults. Of you're gonna have to do that shit when you're an adult. So start them young. Fuck yeah. Yeah, mow the lawn, all that shit. Dust, vacuum, fuck it. Clean the toilets, showers, have at it. I mean, that is the bonus with only two of us in the house. Shit stays pretty clean. I mean, I hate cleaning the toilet as much as anybody, but it takes, 2 minutes of. I do have to use a specific, which is funny because of the water situation up here. It's from Dollar Tree or Dollar General. It's weird they don't sell it at Walmart. It's really like, I don't know, it's the Lysol one. No, it's not Lysol. It's almost like CLR, but made for a toilet. Going, okay, and there's well, now they're probably $1.50 a bottle, not $1. But even last time I went, I think I bought like 6 bottles of it. Going, okay, I'm good for a while of for that price. But I can't find it at Walmart because any other toilet cleaner just doesn't work. And I've tried every trick in the book when they go, oh, put a can of soda in there and stupid shit. Nope, it's only that one that actually takes any, because our water can have almost like an orange tinge to it. And and it just cleans it beautifully. I'm like, no complaints here. But that other thing on the shower, I have to tell Greg, like, because I don't even think I've showed him, because he'll just leave whatever the hell I have on of it coming out. But I totally forgot to show him that, oh yeah, if you click the button the other way, it's going to shoot across the fucking room. Because even I'll have to be careful with that. The only time I really have eel is when I'm having sushi. Yeah, I don't mind eel. I like it. Cat found some new makeup at Dollarama. It seems okay. The blush was supposed to be a neutral nude pink. It's actually a bright warm pink. Yeah, it's a hell of a difference. Exactly, Teresa. Mother used summers to keep me busy. Absolutely. She always gave me 2 days to rest when school was out. Then third day, look out. Oh, never heard of them. Estate Cosmetics. Kat, have you ever ordered from Clenona? Because I know they're in Canada. They're in Toronto. Because I know it's hard for you guys sometimes to get the indie brands. I mean, I've only done one order with them once because I had a little tizzy with them. But again, I wasn't, to me, I thought the shit was already made. Oh my God, you only had one day without screaming kids. Wow. Yeah, any eel I've ever had at my sushi joints are fine. Never had an issue. Oh, I don't blame you then, Kat. Yeah. So, and again, how can their shipping be just as high in Canada? Because they're sending it to you. You're in Canada. Because I remember I paid, and I think this is where I got pissed. I think I paid about $15 or $16 for shipping. And again, I thought this is, again, you're an indie brand, you would already have this shit ready to go. It's like a month in. I'm like, did I fucking place an order from Canada? Like, where the fuck is this shit? Thinking, is it stuck in customs? And I think I emailed them and then had a little, she pulled some bullshit of like, well, we only work Monday through Friday. And I'm like, what? Like, fuck you. You're a fucking indie brand, man. I'd be pressing shadows all fucking day. And why is it taking you a month to send me? It wasn't that many shadows, probably like 12 shadows, 10 or 12 shadows. You already have these pressed. And then every one of them creased on me. Every single shade. And I was just like, between, telling me you only work, and then it was like, well, there's only one or two of us. And again, then do like Meg does on Pretties for Your Face. She tells you right in the beginning of your order could take like a month to process. Cool. As long as you tell me in advance, this may take a month to get here, I'm cool with that. But when they, did their shit, they didn't have anything that said, oh, this is going to take a fucking month. I'm thinking, what the fuck? And that's the only reason I never bought from them again. I know people liked a lot of their products, but I go, again, their formula, every shadow creased on me, and it creased bad. I go, come on, I have plenty of shadows, but we're like, we only work Monday through Friday. Well, then you're a fucking idiot if you only work Monday through Friday. I don't know where Bunny Bud is. One girl screamed for 40 minutes straight without breathing or talking. Okay, I don't know what that's about. That was Clenona that I had the problem with. Oh, that sucks, Teresa. I have no idea. Anybody know what happened to Refer? Because don't forget, Teresa, a lot of their stuff was more like testing, like pre-testing to go, oh, here, try this brush and let us know your thoughts on the cut. Is it too dense, too loose? And then they kind of made brushes like that, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I was right. Yeah, they had a testing program. Oh, I forgot. Refer is in Sephora. Are they in our Sephora, I wonder? Did they make it to the Sephora yet? Oh, that sucks, Marcia. She has to use a pumice stone on the toilet rings. Yeah, luckily I found that one, like I said, toilet cleaner at the fucking one of the dollar stores, and it works. Because of course I was like, well, if I got it there, I should be able to get it at Walmart. And occasionally, at one point, I was just like, oh fuck, well, I'm here. Let me buy the Lysol one or whatever, and it didn't fucking work. Unless people maybe weren't buying them, Teresa. That's all I can figure. Unless they made something similar. I mean, if you know which brushes they were, like the exact, like, oh, it's, I don't know how they code their brushes, but like, oh, it was a number 22 eye brush or a number 62 face brush. If you know exactly what the brushes were, then I would send Refer an email or hit them up on one of the channels and be like, hey, just curious. And I would say, my house got ripped apart in a tornado and I lost all my brushes and these were my favorites from you. Can you please tell me what are your similar brushes that you currently carry that would be like those ones that you lost? They might be able to tell you then. There's no reason why you couldn't, send them a thing about that. But I wonder if they're online though. Oh, and they're on Amazon too. Tracy Lee just said. I've seen the magic erasers. I've used those before. Yeah, it's Dollar Tree, Dollar General, one of those dollar something fucking stores. But it works. I just do the, it's the liquid, shake it up, spin it around in there, leave it for, however long, half an hour. Clean as a whistle. But I try not to let it get to that point either, so that helps too. Then I don't have to do it. You're welcome, Teresa. Yeah, because to me, if you knew the exact name on the brush or something, it'd be like me picking up like a Bdellium tools, going, "Hey, what happened to the 760 pencil brush? What do you have that's similar to this? That, or if you know what I mean? Because why wouldn't they? There's no reason why they shouldn't answer you, and especially not to try to use the I got in a tornado fucking story, but that's where I'd be like, all my brushes got wiped out in a fucking tornado, and those were my favorites of yours. What do you have that's comparable? Can't hurt to ask. I mean, that's the way I look at things nowadays, especially since we have so much more access to companies than we've ever had. Oh, Cladona's now into nail polish more. Okay. Yeah, I've even, like I said, did the one order, had that little, not a fight, but just a little, and especially once they didn't work on my eyes, I was like, why am I going to bother? Because I know they came out with beautiful collections, and I would look at them and go, yeah, they're beautiful. But again, I still don't want to pay shipping for that. Oh, I should have those melt palettes show up too that I ordered last week on the live. I think they're coming Monday. So we'll definitely have those to play with next week. Oh, I should do one eye with the Bobbie Brown, huh? Oh, we're sitting there. Oh, I'm leaving that copper one on. Even though I love the purple, we're going to do another purple. I'll try the Bobbie Brown. I just noticed her sitting there. So tiny. And Macy's, I was laughing. The guy hands me, because I saw the UPS truck. So I always try to meet him. Like I said, my driveway is 200 feet long. Some of them pull in, some don't. So I meet him down. I'm like, oh, it's my alt order. Oh, cool. Thanks, buddy. And I'm thinking, don't you have something else of mine on that truck? But maybe not. All of a sudden he goes, looks at his machine and goes, oh, wait a minute. I have another one for you. I go, well, I'm guessing it's a bigger box because it's a comforter. Well, whatever company it is, because it was probably $150 comforter, and I got it for $22. I ordered 2 more king size comforters. I've never, well, now we don't have the dogs. I could have probably bought a nice one, but again, why pay $150 for a comforter when I could pay $22? I think one I paid $40 for, but that one was almost a $200 comforter. They actually have the thing where it's like a seal a meal, where they sucked all the air out. The whole thing came in. It's just a big, the box was tiny. It was like a tube almost stuffed in there. He's like, well, that's one small ass comforter. He's laughing at it. He's bringing it. He's like, oh, they aired this thing down. I'm like, well, absolutely. And I just left it in there going, I didn't need it, but I wanted it, I always want to have an extra fucking comforter on hand. And especially for $22. Oh, wait a minute. Do I see somebody said night, Rosie? Good night, Rosie. Mwah. Try that Bobbie Brown real quick. Okay. I think I still got the purples here. Yeah. Okay. I'm just mixing these 2 mats together now. Cool. How do you know what time it is? I gave you guys treats. So you're fine with treats. Stop knocking the eyeliners over. Oh shit, I put Wet n Wild away. Oh, we got Maybelline. Just reach in and grab the first one. I don't care which one it is. I'm just going to put this straight on the eye. No primer, no nothing. Fuck it. All right, so this is the Bobbie Brown Crystal Eyes Shadow Stick in Brilliant Violet. And again, it comes with one of those little stopper things. Love the Natasha foundation. Love it. Wore it. When the hell did I wear that the other day? This one. Awesome foundation. Long lasting. Color matches me perfectly. Good night, Miss Rosie. Yeah, we're almost off of here. I just forgot to use this, so just a little last minute glam. It definitely feels cold going on. Did I get it on the inner corner? I think so. I'm trying not to close my eye, obviously, because gotta let it dry down. Like I said, I think you can layer this too. Here's it here. Let's put a little over that purple. And then I put half of it over this shade here. Should be blending with that fucking mirror. It's pretty though. Very pretty. This was like $17. It was half off. It just happened to go in when it was in the basket, and once the fucking comforters went in, it was like, do I take it out? Bucket. Left it in. This is pretty though too, definitely. See how sparkly it is. And there's definitely a couple shades of it. It wasn't just, oh my God, I'm fogging up over here. I don't know. Is the 4th next week? I don't know. You might even get me on a, wait a minute, let me see my calendar. Yeah, I never know the fucking date it is. All right, so wait a minute. Tuesday the 30th, I think I'm going to do a live. Since it's the end of the month, it'll be my 6th month of empties. Between all the shit over there, and I got 2 fucking bags that are overfilled upstairs. I got to do that, and I'd rather do that on a midweek, like I said. I hate to do a fucking empties video on a Saturday. Like, fuck that. I want to do that on some rando day. So Tuesday the 30th, plan on that. And then I don't give a flying fuck that it's 4th of July. I'll be on. I'm not going anywhere as far as I know. If God forbid that changes, you'll all be the first ones to know. Thank you, Kat. Yeah, the foundation again is the Skintific. Yeah, so I'm guessing next week will be the melt palettes because those will show up. So I'll definitely do melt. Ulta that came in, and that's what we're going to play with. I bought the yellow, the NYX Epic Wear liners, and those are damn good too. I mean, you don't have to buy Marc Jacobs. You want colored, buy the NYX Epic. But I wanted to try the little trick that Tara was doing without paying $30 for the Marc eyeliner. So that's why I said, nope, let me get the NYX one. I got that in the yellow because my Makeup Forever was dead. So yeah, we'll be playing with mixing a yellow liner with the blue and, you know, try to make our own greens. Trying to make basically this green. And who knows? You know me. I never know what's going to happen. Who knows? PR could show up. I don't know. Never know. But I'll be here. Again, just another fucking day to me. I don't give a shit about holidays. Fucking any of them. Okay. All right, my loves. Well, I think we had enough fun tonight. I'm getting a little tired myself. I was trying to nap, and it's just, that didn't happen today. But I also slept till like, Shiloh was nice and let me sleep till like 9:15. Woo! I did not buy the milk cleanser because I did the order when I was live on here last week. I literally bought the 2 pallets and checked out. So it was what, the Edward Scissorhands and then the It palette, Welcome to Dairy. And so I'm pretty sure they'll say Monday. I think that's the only orders I have out, as far as I know. You never know around here, shit just. You never know what I buy. Sometimes I don't know what the fuck I buy. It's those late night TikTok things, and next thing it's like, oh, okay. All right, Pretties for your face. That was tonight, and I'll have to put these in with, you know, I just put them in here tonight as a holdover so I can make sure I showed you exactly what's in here instead of all those big pallets, and integrate these in. But we'll definitely be keeping using this glue because this is nice. I like this. Because then it gives me a reason to use up Miss Pat. And I'd rather, you know, I'd rather give my money to Meg than to Pat McGrath. Any day of the week. All right, lovelies. Well, everyone have a fabulous week. Hopefully this heat is not going to fucking kill us. Who knows when that's coming. I think it's next week. But Ryan Hall had a video up on it of, it's just going to suck. But again, that's where I'll just have this house locked down like I'm a goddamn fucking vampire. It's usually locked down like that anyway. Yep, that's what I'll be playing with next Saturday then. Thanks, Alex. Yeah, this color is pretty. That's a nice little stick. And then the coolness goes away once it dries. And it's not sticking to my finger. Like, none of the shimmer's coming off. When I just wiped it, patting it, nothing. But just that tiny little wipe, couple little sparkles. But those are doable. Yes, mwah! Love you, ladies. Thank you so much for always hanging out with me on a Saturday night. I love you more than you know. Gotta have some fun here, though. Hopefully I made you laugh. You got to see my new wall. Because, again, we never know what the hell's going to happen here. Yeah, that's funny. The Canadian weather guy always sings us a lullaby at the end. He also can't pronounce anything. It's hysterical. Uh-oh. Marsha, she found another pineapple tequila. Hornitos. Okay. Now I'm on the hunt. I haven't been to a liquor store yet. But I have screenshots of them in my phone. The phone I'm on here. Well, I gotta flip you around again. Hold on. Flippy time. Ah, there we go. Okay. Alrighty. I can shut this one down. Poor Ryan Holly's still on. All right, there we go. Lots of self-love tomorrow. I'm gonna self-love it tonight. But yeah, these cushion foundations, take your pick. The L'Oreal, love it. Skintific, no problems with that yet either. Oh, sorry about that. Like, see the top of my head coming on. So far, so good. Even the Tier, all them. So yeah, cushion foundations. It seems like everybody's coming out with them. Oh, I can see this on here now. Oh, that is pretty. Ooh. Very nice, very nice. All right. Love y'all. Be good. Not too good. And I will see you soon. See you on Tuesday. Tuesday, empties night. That might go on over there where it usually does, just because it's a clusterfuck and it's just easier for me to not be sitting here with these massive bags of stuff. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll figure it out. All right. Love y'all. Mwah. Have a wonderful night. Oh, fuck. They changed this again. Yes. End stream. Okay.